The following tutorial will show you how to install Boost Auto Parts Powerfold or Powerfold and Power Extend tow mirrors onto your 2017 and newer Super Duty trucks not originally equipped with these features. Upgrade to the Boost Auto Parts Power Folding and Power Extending tow mirrors with our one-of-a-kind wireless technology. Our wireless Power Fold and Power Extend upgrade kit allows you to upgrade from manual fold mirrors to power folding and power extending tow mirrors in just 30 minutes. Enjoy the full functionality of the Power Fold and Power Extend without the need to run cables under the dash or inside of the hood. It's fast, easy, and OEM quality without the OEM price tag. If you purchase mirrors from Boost Auto Parts but are not adding Power Fold or Power Extend to a truck that did not originally have it, please reference a separate Boost Auto Parts video. To check fitment, availability, and to purchase our products, go to our website at boostautoparts.com. And now, the installation. The Boost Auto Parts tow mirror kit comes with 2 Ford style tow mirrors, 2 wireless modules, 3 wireless harnesses, and all the other necessary harnesses for this installation. For this installation you will need a trim tool, a pick tool, a 10mm socket, a 7mm socket, pliers, and a sharp knife. To begin, disconnect the negative battery cable under the hood using a 10mm socket, then move to the passenger door.
After the battery's been disconnected, we can start on the disassembly of the mirror. First, we're going to open the door. We'll remove this trim panel using a trim tool.
Simply pry out on the triangular trim panel to remove it. Then press down on the black tab of the mirror connector and disconnect it from the mirror. Uninstall these 2 10mm bolts on the side and also these 2 nuts using a 10mm socket. Be sure to support the mirror from the other side in the process. Remove your factory mirror, angling up the mirror slightly to allow the mirror latch to release. Next, unbox your Boost Auto Parts tow mirrors. Guide your new tow mirrors into place, making sure everything is aligned. Install the 2 nuts and the 2 bolts using a 10mm socket to secure the mirror in place. Then plug in the mirror connector.
With your new mirrors mounted, we will remove the door panel now. There are 7 bolts holding it on.
Using a trim tool, remove these 2 smaller trim pieces to expose the hidden bolts. Then, using a 7mm socket, remove the 4 bolts at this location. The 5th bolt is by the mirror connector, go ahead and remove it. The 6th and 7th bolt are at the bottom of the door panel, remove them too. Then use a trim tool to pry out on the door panel. Be sure to lift the door panel up to avoid damaging the door lock tab. Disconnect the 3 connectors attached at the door panel. Then disconnect the door latch cable and set the door panel aside. Unpack the wireless components of your kit. You will find 3 harnesses. The first harness has 1 larger 6-pin connector that's black, 2 disconnects, and 2 small black connectors. There are 2 of these harnesses, one for the driver's side and one for the passenger side. The driver's side will have a secondary harness with 2 white connectors and 1 8-pin connector that's black. On the passenger side, locate the door module by the speaker unit and disconnect the black and gray connector. Remove some of the insulation using a sharp knife to gain better access to the wires. Then use the provided blue T-tap to tap to the wire at pin 1. With the tab pointing up, pin 1 is located on the first row at the very first slot. The wire color is red and yellow for this truck, but go off pin location as wire color may vary. Similarly, tap to the wire at pin 2 using the provided T-tap. With the tab pointing up, pin 2 is located on the first row at the second slot from the left. After the T-taps have been installed, reconnect the connector to the door module. Next, take the wireless harness with the 2 quick disconnects and connect the disconnect at the red wire to the T-tap at pin 1 and the disconnect at the black wire to the T-tap at pin 2. Now you can plug your two black 2-pin connectors from your wireless kit into the corresponding connector on the mirror. If you are adding Powerfold or Power Extend to your vehicle, you will have both connectors on your mirror as shown in this video, and you can simply plug these in. However, if you are adding Powerfold but keeping manual extend, you won't have this orange harness on your mirror. Just discard this connector on your wireless harness. Unclip the door module and feed the Boost Auto Parts harness alongside the other cables. Then reattach the door module clip. Plug the Boost Auto Parts harness to the wireless module, then secure the module and any excess wiring by the speaker unit, as shown here.
Moving to the driver's side, we'll show you how to install the wireless module on the driver's side. Reminder, there's an additional plug on here, so we'll have to install one more harness compared to the passenger side.
First, disconnect the black and gray connector at the door module. Similar to the passenger side, take off some of the insulation from the harness to gain better access to the wires here. Then use the provided blue T-tap to tap to the wire at pin 1. With the tab pointing up, pin 1 is located on the first row at the very first slot. The wire color is red for this truck, but go off pin location as wire color may vary. Similarly, tap to the wire at pin 2 using the provided T-tap. With the tap pointing up, pin 2 is located on the first row at the second slot from the left. After the T-taps have been installed, reconnect the connector to the door module. Then take the wireless harness with the two disconnects and connect the red wire with the disconnect to the T-tap at pin 1 and the black wire with the disconnect to the T-tap at pin 2. The two black connectors at the end of this harness can be connected accordingly to the configuration you purchased. Now we can connect the second wireless harness to your mirror. The two white connectors can be plugged into the corresponding connectors. They're keyed, so they can only be plugged in one way. Next, bring the two connectors from the wireless harness to the wireless module and install them. The connector sizes are different, so they can only be plugged in one way. Similar to the passenger side, secure the harness behind the door module. Secure the wireless module and excess wire by the door module and speaker unit as shown here.
After the modules have been connected on the passenger and driver side, we can start the door panel reassembly. We'll be showing this on the passenger side, but it's the exact same for the driver side.
Go ahead and install the door latch cable and the three connectors as shown here. Then guide the door panel into position, paying close attention to the door lock tab. Reinstall all the bolts to the door as shown here, as well as the two smaller trim pieces. Finally, the triangular trim piece by the mirror connector can be reinstalled. Once reassembly is complete, reconnect the battery cable. Test the module's activation by pressing on the left window switch, then pressing the left, left, right, right button sequence. You should hear two fast beeps. This next section of the video will show you how to wirelessly power fold and power extend your mirrors. Please note that this is filmed on a GMC truck, but the same procedure applies to Ford trucks.
To begin, start by activating the modules. Do this by pressing the left mirror adjust selector. Then use the left, left, right, right button sequence on the arrow pad to activate the modules. Once you hear two fast beeps, the module is activated. While the modules are activated, the mirror glass will not adjust. Once the modules are activated, you may power fold and power extend the mirrors. Tap the up arrow to fold the mirror out, or tap the down arrow to fold the mirror in. If your mirrors are equipped with Power Extend, you'll press and hold the left arrow to extend the mirror, or press and hold the right arrow to retract the mirror. To avoid damage to the mirror, be sure not to hold the arrow past the point of completion. In the event the button is held too long, a beep sequence of one long beep and one short beep will sound, and mirror extension will stop. You may see the passenger side mirror start folding or extending slightly after the driver's side due to the modules communicating from side to side. To deactivate the mirror, you have two options. The first option would be to let the modules time out. If there is no activity for 10 seconds, the modules will automatically deactivate. You can also deactivate the modules manually by using the left-left, right-right button sequence on the arrow pad. You'll hear 3 fast beeps once the modules are deactivated. Once the modules are deactivated, any left-hand mirror adjustment will be slightly delayed to prevent erratic module activation.
Thank you for watching this tutorial. The Boost Auto Parts Ford style tow mirrors can be purchased on our website at boostautoparts.com. Boost Auto Parts also offers a wide range of parts and accessories for your truck or SUV. To stay up to date on new product releases and more videos like this, subscribe to our YouTube channel. That's all for now. Catch you in the next one.